My man Kevin the Truth said, Black, how did you turn to the moccasin? Did you get initiated before becoming one yourself? No, I never got initiated. I turned into the moccasin in Camp Lador. I'll never forget it. I was in a group home. I was in foster care. This was probably about 98, 99.
Well, drowning don't count as being
No, hold
a
up. Let me
moccasin.
answer. I don't never drown.
Okay.
I don't never drown. I'm just telling you about a story how I became the moccasin. Wouldn't set me on my path to become a moccasin.
Okay.
And I was in camp. It was called Camp Timberlake. I don't know if a lot of y'all is familiar with that or anything. And I jumped in the pool. I was about 8, 9 years of age. I remember this vividly because my life almost came to a abrupt halt. And they was lining us all up, groups of boys to jump in 6 feet, 5 feet, 4 feet, 9 feet. Me, I'm thinking I never actually swam in my life. Never. I probably got into like 1 feet of water and stomped around, but I thought I was a swimmer because I'm watching TV. You know, they dive in and they get to kicking their feet and all that. I'm like, oh, that's all you got to do. But it's really a technique. I didn't know that then. And, you know, I got to, it was me, and I go to the little 10 feet part. And they was like, are you ready, Mr. Jackson? I'm like, yeah, and I dive in. And I go straight to the bottom. Now, everything is clear. If y'all ever been swimming and been in them pools and go all the way to the bottom and look, you can see everything clear like you on land. And I'm talking about you can see underwater. I'm talking about pool, not no river, lake where it's dirty, a regular pool. And I'm at the bottom, standing my feet on the bottom of 10 feet. At the time, I'm probably about 5'7", 5'6". And I'm looking, but I ain't going nowhere. I'm staying cemented on the bottom. And I see, you know how they got them nets, them little tall nets to clean out the pools with if it's like debris or any type of animal that may have got, entwined with the water and couldn't get out, they get it out, and it's long. And I seen somebody stick it in the water, and I knew that was my motherfucking savior. I grabbed that motherfucker, and they pulled me up. I come all out like a fish out of water. I'm gasping for air and everything. And what the instructor, swimming instructor did was, I'm sitting there on the ground, I'm coughing up water, I'm crying. He picked me right up off the ground and ran me down to 3 feet of water and immediately threw me back in the water and told me to tread and taught me how to tread. Like, he didn't take me and shield me and wrap the towel around me and walk me off to the side and pat my back. No, he immediately took me to a lower part of the water, placed me back in the water, and got in there with me and taught me how to tread right then and there. And from that day on, maybe if he would have shielded me, my fear for water would have been out of this goddamn world.
Mm-hmm.
But by him taking me and running me back down I think that was a good way of training. He was a great swim instructor, man. And from that day on, that's when I became the Black Moccasin.